Today we're discussing the bitter reality of what modern day dating has become.
How old are you?
27, 25. I have birthday today.
Where are you from?
Poland. Poland.
If I wanted to take you on a first date, what's the most I should spend on it?
It's never mine. I can go to McDonald's. Like, I can go for a walk. You can spend $0. Right. It's about, again, respect, communication, the way how you treat me, and just if you are nice and put actually an effort to invite me somewhere.
I tell you, sometimes women are just so good at telling very beautiful lies. Today we're discussing the bitter reality of what modern day dating has become. Today's video comes from The Desirable Truth. His channel is linked in the description so you can go and check him out and support him. And, we're looking at modern day dating and the demands of women, what women expect you to spend on a date, and the implications this has for the future of dating relationships, marriages, society, and the consequences women will face for the demands that they are now making on men. Watch the end of the video to understand truly how the modern day era of dating has become absolutely horrendous and the implications women will be facing as a consequence of the demands that they are making upon men. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Help me invite you.
So if we had chemistry and I said, hey, let's just hang out and go to the park together, you're fine with that?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
But why not a $400 first date at Nobu or Gecko?
Because it doesn't matter. For
me, it doesn't matter. I don't want to see your money. I want to see you. If you will talk with me, like with respect, and you're interesting, like about me, myself, then that's fine. I don't need your money.
They're capping so hard. And I want you to notice something about these ladies. They are both tatted up. Look at the one on the left, arm tatted up. The one on the right, arm tatted up. Both of them are tatted up, and they may have other tattoos as well. All right. They are capping so hard. You already know the kinds of guys that they were in relationships. You already know the kinds of guys that they're looking for. The reality is that they just want your attention. They just want your time. They just want your money. And they're now saying everything and anything they can to get into a relationship. Foreign women, don't misunderstand this. They are when it comes to dating, they are a lot more skilled than women in Western society. Women in Western society have conditioned men, along with society, to believe that men should just hand over their goodies to them, and women can demand whatever they want and men have to give it to them. Women overseas, they know that if they say these things directly to a man, then he's going to run away. But if you give them enough time and you ask the right questions, they will eventually tell on themselves.
I'm not like that. Like, I'm cool with just walking with that person. I'm just sitting somewhere and just talk. I prefer to talk.
So
It's about, I will add, rich heart, no rich wallet.
So you don't think that you deserve to be spoiled and get the bag dropped on you as a woman?
But we don't need it on the first date. We think we want it.
Notice, see, and that's why I said they will tell on themselves. Yes, they want a man to drop the bag on them. Hence, they're not looking for a broke boy, but they understand that women today are scaring off the men. As soon as the man hears that, oh, you need to have all of this money to date me, you need to have all of these things to date me, men are like, oh, so you're a gold digger. All right, so I'm not going to go on a date with you. What women are doing is they're basically saying that, oh, I'm a woman that any man can approach. They're going to reject you. They are 100% going to reject you, but they want as many men to approach them as possible. This way they can then pick and choose from the men that they want. Oh, I don't care where we go to eat. I don't care. I'm very simple. She's full of crap. What she's doing is that she's trying to attract as many men as possible. So, of course, she's going to have the brokies in there as well as the high value men. And then she's going to basically act like she's a virtuous woman who doesn't care for a lot, doesn't want anything. And then she's going to basically find the high value man. Eventually he will tell her about his life. She'll be able to figure out what he does. Oh, you're a doctor, or you're an electrician and you make $300,000 a year, or you're a lawyer. She's going to figure it out eventually, all right? And then she'll choose the man that she actually wants. You don't have to be a genius, but a lot of you guys aren't using your heads. And then you'll hear guys in the comments, save these women at all costs. That's why I say that the manosphere is rife with simps. Guys, let me tell you something. The only things I ever regret in my life is being a damn simp. All right. The only things that I ever truly regret, that I ever truly fear, like if I ever got put on blast, are the simping, are the dumbest simping things I've done. I've simped so hard in my life And that's why I share that to you. I am not ashamed of anything else. I don't care what other accusation would come after me. The things that would hurt me the most would be revelations of how far I've fallen in my life at times. Those are the things that really destroy me. You would never see me there like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for what I did. She was no. You wouldn't catch that. It would more along the lines of be like, yeah, I'm so ashamed that I simped like this, that I ever did these things. That did these things for her. Are trying to be or virtue signal or crap like that. The things I regret are simping, and that's those things that men should repent for. You should repent for your simping ways. I've learned my lesson, but a lot of you don't seem to have learned your lessons because you'll listen to women like these, and they're just gaslighting you and pulling the shades over your eyes, and you don't seem to understand. They don't actually want you; they just want your money, but they're telling you what you want to hear so they can lower your guard and then get the man that they want. And of course, like she said, she wants you to drop the bag, but not on the first date. Oh no. That could be on the second or third date. You'll drop the bag on her. Okay, because these women are looking for men with money. These are not housewives. These are not women that are going to clean and cook for you. These are not women that are going to be the mother of your children. These are women who want to live soft lives. All right. These are women who want men that are going to provide a chef for them and a cleaner for them. These are women who are going to go and want to get their nails done like every other day. These are women who are going to want to have someone, a live-in nanny. These women want easy lives, but the thing is, with foreign women, they are more keen. They are sneakier because they damn well know they are more skillful when it comes to dating because this is a sport for them. This is a sport for them because they know that you can't just walk around and say things right off the bat. You're just going to say, oh, I want a millionaire right off the bat because men are just going to avoid you. The brokies are going to avoid you and the millionaires are going to avoid you. All right. So you have to act like every man has an opportunity when the reality is that they don't. But if you listen to what they say here, they don't want a simple guy. They don't want a guy that makes $50,000 or $60,000 a year. They want a man that is going to drop a bag on them.
I don't know. It's more complicated.
Yeah, it is nice, but I also think, again, the definition of spoiled, it can mean something different for everyone, because
notice the definition of spoiled can mean different for everyone. So in other words, now that they told on themselves, and now they're trying to pull back a bit, like because notice they said, oh, drop a bag on me. All right, drop a bag on me, bro. There's not many different ways of misinterpreting that. All right, they want you to drop some real money on them. Drop a couple hundred or thousands on them. Take them shopping and spend tons of money on them. All right, drop a bag doesn't mean buy her a cheeseburger and then take her shopping at Century 21. I don't know if Century 21 is still around, or like a bargain bin store, and she picks out like a few things that total $50, $50 or $60. No, she wants to go she wants to go eating at Nobu. Nobu, that's like everything like a 5-star restaurant, I think. And she wants you to take her shopping at like the Louis Vuitton store or Christian Dior. Like she wants like you need to drop a good $3,000 to $5,000. If you drop $10,000 in one go, like you're really making a good mark with her. Like guys, this is a sick reality we live in. Sick reality.
For me, I make enough money that I can spoil myself, and I expect the other person to spoil me with conversation, spoil me with themselves. So yeah.
What's your age?
28.
Are you single right now?
No, I'm married now.
How long have you been married?
About a week. I think it's July 2nd is when we got married.
Look at the way that she's dressed. I'm not saying it's terrible, but she's out there looking for attention. She's out there looking for a man. All right. So she just got married and she's already back in the streets. Just consider that.
As a married woman, how do you handle the bills in your household with your husband?
So right now, I pay 100% of the bills. Now that we're married, it should change. But yeah, I came into the relationship paying 100% of my bills. And so he's yet to pick up the bills yet.
So you're still paying your own stuff, even though you're married to him?
Yes.
Notice she said 100. She said, I pay 100% of the bills. But then she said, I'm paying 100% of my bills. So which one is it? All right. In other words, she's in a relationship with a guy and she's like, I pay 100% of my bills. But there's guys, the details are, the devil is in the details. Either she's with a brokey, or she's in a relationship with a guy where his money is their money and her money is her money. So if he's paying the rent and she's not contributing to the rent, no, sweetie, you're not paying 100% of the bills. Okay? If you're paying for your cell phone, if you're paying for your Uber Eats and your DoorDash, if you're paying for your Uber rides and your nails and all that other crap, but he's covering all of the living expenses. He's covering the rent. He's covering the rent. He's covering the food. He's covering the utilities. If he's covering all of that, then no, you are not paying 100% of the bills. Well, he's subsidizing your living, so you don't have to worry about any of those other things. You are living life on easy mode, and now your money, you can spend it on whatever you want to spend it on. If you want to spend, being able to go out and spend your money to get your nails done, to get your hair done, all of that stuff, to buy your cosmetics, those are luxuries. Women will never see that. Women do not see these things. They don't see cosmetics as luxuries. They see them as essential items. Guys, that's how crazy, that's the crazy reality we live in today. Okay? This is the crazy reality we live in with women, where they view cosmetics as essential items. Essentials. All right? And you can never change their mind. All right? You know what's essential? Food, shelter, okay? Clothing. No, not expensive clothing. They're like, what are you talking about? If you're gonna wear something, it has to be nice. Okay? If it's not nice, then why wear it at all? Guys, the amount of entitlement is insane. Insane. Like I said, give them enough time and they will tell you who they are. This is why you cannot really trust anything that you hear out of their mouths right off the bat. First, she said she's paying 100% of the bills, and then after that, she's saying she's paying 100% of her own bills. All right?
Do you guys live together?
Yes, at my house.
Oh, so he moved in with you.
Yes.
Did you have to buy the wedding ring?
So the wedding ring that I want, I would have to purchase it. It's about $1,500.
Why even put yourself in that position where you have to take care of the man?
I think it's because it's a little too late now. We have a child together, and so it's a little too late now to try to make other arrangements.
And how long were you with him prior before the marriage?
About 1.5 years.
So because you had the child, you felt pressure to lock it in?
To an extent, yes.
Look at the way she's dressed. Look at the way she's dressed, y'all. Okay?
But why?
Look at the way she's dressed. She's back out there looking for someone else. She's looking for another dude to supplement the income, all right? She basically was able to lock down the simp, and, he's living in her house right now. It's probably her parents' house. Because how is she? It's probably her parents' house. Guys, it's total BS. Total BS.
Why not just go the co-parenting route and find somebody else who possibly could be the breadwinner as opposed to you?
I think it's because I wanted my daughter to have her biological parents. Like, I didn't want her to have a stepdad. I grew up with a stepmom, and it wasn't very fun. So I said regardless, I was going to make the sacrifice because I wanted my daughter to have both of her parents.
But as a woman, how do you honestly feel about being the breadwinner and having to hold the house down completely?
I think it can be kind of stressful as a woman trying to, be a mom, hold the house down, do everything. But I think it makes you a strong woman. I mean, it makes you stronger, and it's not like men are the only ones that can be strong. Us women can be strong too and independent. It's just a matter of, I think at first.
Notice what you said, an independent. She still views herself as an independent woman. And even though she's in a relationship with this dude, she doesn't actually love him. All right? Take that into consideration. She doesn't love him, or we're dealing with a Tyrone or a little Poncho, okay? Where, this man is never going to contribute anything to the relationship. All right? She's out there, guys. What is she doing out there? Look at how she is dressed. Look at what she's wearing. All right? Oh, maybe she's out with the dude. I don't know. Or she's out there by herself looking for a man right now. It's ridiculous.
care necessarily if a man brought things to the table, but I think I grew and matured, and it's like by the time I was looking for a different type of man, I was already with someone that wasn't like that from before.
So you don't feel like you're settling?
I mean, to an extent, yes, but I just have to understand where I was at that time when I met him, and I'm okay with the fact that we have a kid together, and I have to make a sacrifice now.
So basically, she is with a guy she does not like, or basically she was messing around with a bad dude like an Enrique. And Enrique doesn't work. Enrique steals. So basically it's another way of saying God has given them over to their sins, like the consequences of what they've done. What the future basically looks like for a lot of women is where they're going to be either in relationships with guys who are bringing absolutely nothing of value, and they're just going to think like, oh, well, something will work out. It won't, or they're just going to find themselves, single, alone, destitute, in poverty, homeless, living in shelters, in the streets, because the government is broke. It cannot subsidize their living anymore. Women are not designed to live without a husband, and more men are choosing to remain single, and are not going to raise the kids of little Pancho anymore, Chad, Tyrone, Ray, Pookie, or Sancho. They're done with that. So a lot of the future is destitution, a lot of single mothers, a lot of single women, and it's going to be extraordinary amounts of hardship because men are not dating anymore. 70% of men have completely opted out of dating, marriage, and relationships as it is, and the number is only growing. Only 1 in every 1,000 men are still getting married. So that should just kind of illustrate how bad the reality is right now. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. Click the link in the description to get your free copy. Guys, what do you think regarding the bitter reality of modern day dating, what it has become? Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.